guys, welcome to my channel. I'm Katie. This is Katie's Bookish Escape, and today I'm going to be listing off my 10 favorite fictional book characters. So these are only characters from books, not including movies, because that would be, oh god, I would really have to think even harder than I already thought on this list, and that would be a lot of work. Not that I won't do it someday, but that just seems like a lot. Alright, so at number 10 we have Elizabeth Bennet from Pride and Prejudice. I love Elizabeth. Why is that bird so loud? Anyway, I love Elizabeth because she is witty, she is a good sister, she's a good daughter, she's smart. I really just adore her. She values reading, she is pretty go with the flow as well. And she's just awesome. I think everyone likes Lizzie Bennet. I don't know. If you don't, leave a comment down below and I would love to know why. Alright, then number 9, we have Laszlo Strange from Strange the Dreamer. I love Laszlo because he's a librarian and he loves history. And I love books and I have a degree in history and I teach history. So, obviously. But on top of that, he's such a sweetie. People refer to him as a cinnamon roll, I think, or cinnamon bun. Whatever they call really sweet people. The number 8, I have like basically Laszlo's opposite. Dog wants to throw a ball. I'm not throwing that, it's gross. Okay, this guy is not like Laszlo at all, and that is Kaz Brecker from the Six of Crows duology. I just find Kaz incredibly entertaining. Let me throw this ball. Go get it. I threw it. It's over there. She doesn't believe I threw it. She missed it. So anyway, Kaz is definitely Slytherin, and for some reason he's so much more cunning and smart than everyone else, so that's a little like, how did he get that way? But I don't care, because I just really enjoy watching him scheme, and he always has a plan B and a plan C and a plan D and a plan E, and he's so prepared all the time. And in addition to that, I just love his interactions with everyone, because he's like mean, but he really does, you know, he loves people. He just is pretty incapable of showing it. Then at number 7, I have someone who I think is actually a little bit similar to Kaz, but like a Gryffindor Kaz, and that is Kelsier from Mistborn, and I love Kelsier. I think he's so funny. I love when he teaches Ben all about allomancy. He loves passionately, he trusts people, and he opens up his heart, and I think he's just a great like mentor to Ben, and I love him. Number 6, we have Benji Ovich. Benji is from Beartown by Frederick Bachman, which is my favorite book so far, 2019, that I've read in 2019. It didn't come out this year. But Benji is a character at first who you think of as a bully. Someone who is really aggressive. He's a high school age. He's like 17, 18. And he's on the hockey team, and he's known as like the brute force who protects like the best player. And basically he doesn't take crap from anyone. But as the story develops for both the books, Beartown and, sorry, I gotta throw the dirty ball again, Beartown and Us Against You, his background story really develops, and his character arc is, in my opinion, the best character arc in the duology of Beartown and Us Against You. I really kind of want a third book, but I don't know if they're gonna make it. But yeah, you should definitely read it. It's so good. Number 5, we have Kel Maresh, and I just like blush whenever I talk about Kel, the fictional character. He is from the Darker Shade of Magic trilogy, or also known as the Shades of Magic. He is just so kind and loves fiercely and is so loyal. But he's also like so competent, and he's kind of like not as special. Ugh, sorry. I wouldn't say he's as like unique as all the other people I've listed, but for some reason I just like, he stands out to me as just someone I like adore so much. Also, I have a thing about orphans. That sounds wrong, but like typically orphan characters, I love them. And you'll see that. Oh, Laszlo Strange is also an orphan. And so is Kaz. And I don't know about Kelsier, but I wouldn't be surprised. Oh, and Benji's dad's dead. Committed suicide. Alright, then at number 4, someone else in the Six of Crows duology. That is Inej Ghafa. So, I love Kaz, but Inej is honestly where it's at. Like, Kaz is awesome and hilarious and entertaining, but Inej is such a badass. She's a badass and she's sweet and she's awesome and she really, like, I love in the first book, she has to do something extremely physically difficult, and seeing her, like, mindset, that's not close enough. Give me a bone. Here, Padme. Seeing her mindset of how she, ew! Oh god, she dropped it on my clothes. Look at this one. That's disgusting. Anyway, so seeing her mindset of how she gets through that really tough experience, like, I was just so inspired by her. She's one of my favorite female characters ever. Then at number 3, we have Atticus Finch from To Kill a Mockingbird, and I'm not including Ghost That a Watchman because I do not believe it was Harper Lee's wish to publish that book. So I'm going off of Atticus Finch straight from To Kill a Mockingbird. I mean, he's a lawyer, and I love lawyers. I know, like, they get a bad rap as being, like, scummy or lying. But to me, I think they're the smartest people in the world. And they study so hard to understand law. And so that's one. And then secondly, he fights for what's right, even though it is not what most people think he should be doing, and he does not give in to them. He does what's right, and he has integrity, and integrity is very big for me. So yeah, Atticus Finch. I just realized all of these people other than Inej and Laszlo are white, and that bothers me. I need to read more books with main characters of people of color. Alright, then number 2 is my girl Anne Shirley. I've been rewatching Anne with an E for like the 4th time. I love Anna Green Gables so much. Anne Shirley is an orphan. And the book series follows her from like age, I want to say 10 or 11, when she gets adopted by an older brother and sister who originally want to hire a hand on the farm, a boy. Or they want to adopt an orphan boy to help on the farm. And there's a mix-up and they get a girl, and she goes through like a trial and she has lots of mistakes, but like throughout this series you see her grow as a person, and I love her so much. She's super imaginative and such a good role model, and I love Anne. Also, my middle name is Anne with an E, and that is no coincidence. My mom loved Anna Green Gables as a kid, and so she gave me that middle name. Then my number 1 girl, she's a teacher. I'm a teacher. Oh, Anne's a teacher too. But my number 1 is Jane Eyre. I love Jane Eyre so much. She's a governess, so a different type of teacher, but she is kind and smart, and she's a Ravenclaw like me, and she's also an orphan, and she goes through so many obstacles of classism and sexism, and goes through so many like negative events in her life, and just perseveres through it all and never loses who she is inside, keeps herself, she stays true to herself always, and that is why I love her. So thank you for watching my top 10 favorite main characters from books. I'm Katie. This has been Katie's Bookish Escape. Please feel free to comment down below with your favorite main characters from books. And let me know if you hate any of the characters I mentioned or love any of the characters I mentioned. And feel free to like and subscribe if you like this video. And ring that little bell. And have an awesome day. Bye.